I'm going to build a spare tire holder for my trailer, and this is just going to be a little short video, so I'm just going to film it with my iPhone. But when I upload it, it'll be in HD, I think, as long as I upload on Wi-Fi. So here's what I've done. The inside of the tire is about 13 inches of space, and I've cut this is 12 and 5/8 from end to end, and the offset is about 5 inches, or the inset rather, of the tire. So I've cut this piece 7 inches long because I have 2 inches of the angle of the side of the trailer, and I'm going to weld these all together real square, and then on this side I'm going to weld 2 studs that I'll be able to mount the tire to. And this is going to be pretty simple and solid, so I'm going to get to welding. I'll show you what I got. There we go. There's one end. I'm showing you close-ups of my welds only because you just wouldn't believe the boneheads that I get leaving comments on videos where I show my welding, telling me what a crappy welder I am. And, you know, where it's not important, I tend to weld a little fast, especially on my rocket stoves, because the metal that I used was so thin you had to, I mean, with the temperature turned all the way down on its lowest setting here, and the wire speed slow, you had to move the gun at a very, very fast rate so you wouldn't burn through the thin metal. So, you know, you have to work with what you have. And just the other day I had somebody actually PM me telling me I sucked as a welder. Well, the thing is, I grew up in a welding shop. I was doing heliarc when I was 13, 14 years old. I can weld. Just where it's not important, I don't really take the time to do a purdy weld. So here's your purdy weld with a shielded wire welder, 110 shielded wire welder. That's a pretty doggone good welder right there. So all you people that feel you need to critique my welding, kiss my fat hairy butt. Alrighty, I'm going to move on to the next one here. And oh, another reason I have a hard time doing purdy welds is because my hands shake. As you can probably see by the camera, this is as steady as I can hold it. Both my hands shake. I've done severe nerve damage in my back, and this is as good as it gets when I actually have my hands on the camera. So that's another reason it takes me a little more effort to make purdy welds. Alright, this time I'm really done. Alright, we got it. I'm going to let this cool a little bit, hit it with a grinder, clean it up, so I can paint it. When I paint it, it'll look nice. There's my little welder's helper. Breezy. Why do I love you so much, huh? What is it you do that makes me love you so much? Are you a good boy? Are you my favorite little dog? You are. Yes, you are. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. Yes, I do. You puppy. You great big puppy. Well, there's my spare. I traded my 2 old tires and rims for this one good tire and rim, and it matches the others. So I'm going to flip this over and try my bracket that I made in there and see if it's going to fit. Well, it turns out this rim is not identical to the other 2 rims that I had. This here is a little higher than the other 2 rims, and I measured the other 2 rims, and this fit perfectly. So I had to use a very technical way of fitting this. I call the cut it till it fits method. So I had to do a little redneck engineering on that. But this is going to be all right. I'm gonna weld some plates over this because I don't want mud daubers and rust and all that stuff getting in there. But it fits. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one bolt catch it up at the top, And I'm going to weld a bolt to either side of this and catch two at the bottom. Or vice versa, two at the top, one at the bottom. So this is going to work. Alright, let me get to cutting something out to fit in here. Okay, I got that done. Let me see how hot this is. And what I did was take a piece of, where is it? All thread. I drilled a hole through the back side of this, all the way to the front side, and I just welded this to the back side because I don't want weld on the front of this because it'll interfere with this rim here. So let me show you what I got. Alright, now what I'm going to do is weld, they're still hot, these bolts to the side of this inside there, and they'll stick out down here, and we will be uptown. So let me get after that and I'll show you what I got, and I'm hoping I can get to welding this onto the trailer because it's starting to rain out, and I don't want to get this is not a outdoor welder and I don't want to get rain on it, so I may have to do that tomorrow. But anyway, you see where I'm going with this. I'll get them two bolts on there, get it all cleaned up, and show you what I got. God, what a perfect temperature. But it's raining pretty hard. I don't know if you can see it through the iPhone, but so I'm not going to be able to weld this today because you know, sugar melts when it gets in the rain, and I don't want that to happen to me. But let me show you where we're at, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload this because I'm impatient. I'm just going to weld that to the side of the trailer, and that's going to work. Now I got a spare. I've worried about that for 20 years. 20 years. Actually, I looked on my registration, and this trailer is 19 years and 10 months old. So anyway, I'll get after that maybe tomorrow. I got to go down to Elm Grove, and a friend of mine's been looking for a spare for his E350 van. And I think I found a rim for him. I'm going to go down there to Elm Grove and we'll try it out. And we traded, I got a big 16-foot cattle gate I'm going to give him. We traded two DeWalt batteries. And they're both bad batteries. They're both dead. They won't hold a charge. But I'm still going to give him the gate just because we're friends, and he didn't know that he was giving me some dead batteries. But on a lighter note, it's about $40 to have new cells put in these. I may do that. Thanks for watching. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy welding. Well, it stopped raining for a bit. I'm going to try to get this on there and clean it up and put some paint on it. And I hate to say it, but the trailer project's done. There's nothing else I can do to make it better or suit my needs more. I'm going to miss this project. Let's get to welding. Alrighty. It's welded. It's grinded. It's brushed. Weld close up. I'm going to hit it with some paint. Let it dry, put my tire on it, and call this a finished project. Thanks for sticking with me. Breezy, you want to give that camera a lick? It was fun. Thanks for watching.